Hi everybody, it's Rexanna with Garden of Herbs, and today I wanted to do a video. I'm out here in my patio. It's really hot. It is a Texas summer day and I think the temperature today is close to 109. But this is a very important video that I wanted to shoot. It's about a very important herb that I have been studying. For years, I have used this in my kitchen. You probably have used this in your kitchen. And it's right here standing in front of me. It's quite a large, it's kind of a bush. But it smells so awesome. It's rosemary. And for years, I've used it for cooking. Put it on chicken, put it on fish. And you know, you've probably used this as a dry rub, as a dry, you've probably grown it in your garden. I love the smell. I don't even have to get, you don't even have to get your nose close to it. But you can just sit here and rub your fingers through this and just the oils that are in this plant and squeezing it. Oh, it just smells heavenly. It just really is one of those that you can get in the essential oil and use it. And until I started really studying it and really know, with it being this hot out here, the fumes just come off the plant and really you can inhale it. And it's just one of those plants. I love rosemary. But I know a lot of people think, how do I take care of rosemary? You can water it. It doesn't like to sit in water, so it's not one of those that, I don't even put a bottom on it because I know it likes to be free flowing. It doesn't like to sit in water. It's from the evergreen family. It comes back. I've got another one over there on the side of my house that it can stay in part shade and it can stay in part sun. It can stay in the sun, but you don't have to just water it all the time. I water mine 2 and 3 times a week. I don't want it to get completely sun scorched, however, because it can burn up. It will burn up, but it can stand the sun. I like to come out and get some fresh and cook with it. I also like to put it in oil and have the oil to cook with the oil and just use it for cooking as well. I also use it in essential oil. And let me tell you a little bit about this. This is not just your average, ordinary culinary. What I don't like call any of them just regular old culinary herbs, because rosemary is just more than a cooking herb. It helps with your cognition. If you are thinking, I don't know where I put my keys, and if you're thinking, gosh, I wish I could get back some of my memory, start using more of this. Start using a lot more of this. Start using this as a tea 3 or 4 times a day. And for me, I'm not saying why or anything, but my hair started getting really thin, and I started using this with the advice of some other ladies that are kind of herb ladies, what I call my herb ladies. And I'm in a group where there's a lot of other herbal ladies, and they said put rosemary and apple cider vinegar with sage, and I think it's lavender. Put it in the window, leave it there for 4 to 6 weeks. Rinse off the herbs, and then use that and not wash your hair so much. And my hair has been starting to get a little bit thicker, and it takes a little bit of time, but rosemary is really good for helping your hair to regain its vitality and to not wash your hair so much, because we strip a lot of the natural oils out of our hair by washing our hair so much. This has a great essential oil in it, and it puts back the oils that you need to regain the oils back in your hair. So it's really good for your central nervous system. It removes a lot of the heavy metals that are in maybe around your brain, around the parts of your brain. It also has a strong antioxidant in it. And so all the plaque that may be up and around the different parts of your brain, it helps to pull that plaque, the heavy metal, off. And so rosemary is just a really good anti-inflammatory as well. Teas and tinctures that are really good. You can mix it with other herbs. You know, I tell everybody, do your own research. You know, I'm an herbalist. I'm not a doctor, but at the same time, herbalists and other scientists out there, naturopath doctors and so forth, they are doing so much research right now and finding out just how wonderful rosemary is. I'm finding out every day that, like, our veterans, they are using this for older veterans that are coming out and having traumatic brain injuries. They're using rosemary to help them, you know, drink the teas, doing the tinctures. And the older veterans, they have a 60% chance of getting a dementia. So they're using this in conjunction with your ginkgo biloba and your other herbs, and they're using it to help them to where they don't, or if they do, help them with gaining back some of their memory. Which, when I read that report, I thought that is really an awesome report. That is awesome, because I do work with the elderly, and I do often wonder if some of these herbs can't be used to help these people that so desperately need that type of help. It has, you know, and if you're just having some early stages of forgetfulness, which we think that's, you know, that's normal, but really we should not be forgetting as much. We should be taking life slower. We should be getting off the sugar. You know, it's all about a lifestyle change. It's not just about, you know, putting herbs in our life and drinking extra water. We should also be putting in cruciferous vegetables. We should be eating more greens. This is a green vegetable. I mean, it's a green herb, but it's green. And any greens that you can add to your diet and take away the bad stuff is a benefit. The Center for I'm forgetting it. The center that helps people regain their memory, and I'll put it in the description if I can't remember it right now, but the brain center for, it's mainly for elderly, but they suggest walking. The Alzheimer's unit, also the Alzheimer's website, they say if you can walk at least an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, it helps your brain, you know. And not only that, but I mean, if you can just put in 15 minutes a day of walking, it helps. I know I have so much that I like to do in a day, but if you don't schedule at least, you know, 10-15 minutes of walking, you know, and getting your blood circulating, and that all has to do with your brain as well, getting circulation up in your brain, clearing your thoughts, doing some sort of praise and meditation, you know, and thinking, being thankful, you know, making a list of what you're thankful for every day. So anyway, this is it's polyphenols that are found included. It's called deterphenous carnosine acid and rosmicinic acid. It's credited for the numerous anti-inflammatory effects and the stopping of the degenerated process in the brain. It's all this is great anti-inflammatory. So if you have any anti-inflammatory stuff that's going on, And the parts of the body that I thought that was really good, it helps like with the oxidative stress that's going on. This is amongst many herbs that I am really excited, because I've gotten a new book and I'm really reading about these herbs, that many of them I call kitchen herbs, or culinary herbs, if that's what you want to call them. But they are good for like convulsions, or people that have epilepsy, memory, people that have Parkinson's. And you know, it's like I said, it's good for food, it's good for cooking, and it's also good for, you know, if you're losing your hair. That's just a few things that it's good for. But I mean, it's really good is just taking it and smelling it, and just, it's got such a wonderful aroma. But this is good for, I mean, many other things. This is just a quick study that I did. I just put in a couple of hours, and I read over the oxidative stress, how it builds up, and you don't realize the stress. But once that, some people, that it was a more of a concentrated about people that say, you know, you can't really have the rosemary, but they're learning that people that have convulsions, how wonderful this is. This is a very pleasing aroma for them to have. You could grow it and put it in your house and realize that this is very pleasing, a relaxing aroma. And I really enjoyed having it, and I thought, I love having this aroma around me. And I used to grow this in my windowsill, and I used to have it when I come in from outdoors. When I would be working, I would think, that's such a wonderful smell. I love that aroma. So that's what prompted me to buy this big bush. I've never tried growing rosemary from a seed, but I thought, why not? So that I could bring this in the house. I always have it outside, but I'm going to bring this in my house and just have that odor and that smell. And I always use the essential oil, because it's very beneficial for calming and soothing and relaxing. But this is just a short video to talk briefly about the benefits, and you know, just the plant itself, and some things that you might consider. And I wish you would leave me a comment below how you use rosemary. I know a lot of people cook with it and they enjoy the taste, they enjoy the flavor. It's kind of pungent, kind of overwhelming for some people, but I think if you're used to it, I think you really like it. I think some people say, you know, rosemary's kind of strong. Well, you don't need much of it. You certainly don't need much of it. And I know when I put it in my apple cider vinegar, it was really very wonderful smell. It changed it completely. And of course, sage. I'm going to be talking about sage very soon, because I love sage as well. Sage is one of those very high on the chart for me as well. So anyway, if you would please give this video a like, and please comment and let me know something. Speak to me, talk to me. I keep telling everybody, talk to me in these videos and let me know something of your experience with the herb. How is it that you use these herbs? I guess nobody's using herbs because they're not really talking to me. But anyway, give me a thumbs up, something, talk to me in these videos. And as always, subscribe if you like this video. And for now, I'll see you in the next video. And I will put some stuff that I didn't follow through with on this video and in the description. And that's all for now. This is Rexanna at Garden of Herbs TX. I sometimes forget the TX. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.